I always knew your goody two-shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
You know what I'm really worried about? I'm worried that Edna has actually done the whole Citizen Plus thing on Doc Brown, and that's why he's like this. I mean, sure, he might have gone along with it for a while, but at the same time, this is way too far. This is way over the top, controlling everybody, brainwashing some people.
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge to Portland Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... what happened to you?
What happened to your hair? You had a lot of it. You had a lot of hair. Oh wait, you haven't gone through the rejuvenation program that you did in the future. That makes a lot more sense. Actually, no it doesn't, because last year you had a full head of hair. Still doesn't make sense. Never mind. The only reason you went through the rejuvenation thing is because, well, you'd been traveling for a while. That makes sense. Alright, what happened to you, sir?
Jesus Christ, Doc, what happened to you?
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder.
No, that's not how.
Martin.
That's not how this works.
Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization.
Wait.
Begin with a few questions to establish a baseline.
So you don't have a doctorate in anything. What makes you qualified to make any of these changes? I guess he must have stayed part of the political system with tinkering with science on the side. That's really curious.
Forget questions. You're the one who needs to turn around.
Explain.
Hill Valley's not supposed to be like this. I'm not supposed to be in this timeline. You're not supposed to be like this. Ooh. Let's go with I'm not supposed to be in this timeline.
I know this is going to be hard for you to swallow, Doc, but I'm not from around here. I'm from a different timeline where Hill Valley isn't all screwed up and there aren't these crazy rules and my dad's not a snoop and my mom's not a drunk and you're my best friend in the whole space-time continuum.
An old fogey like me? Your best friend?
Yes!
I know, it's
Doc,
hard to believe that you have a best friend.
Back there.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes!
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes!
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes! No, wait.
Tell me, Martin, is your mother on the sauce again?
Are we really? I'm sorry. Doc, okay, you're not a doc, but Citizen Brown, you are smarter than this. You should be able to grasp the whole... Oh wait, he banned science fiction. But still, his imagination's gotta be good enough that he can wrap his head around time travel and timelines. Okay, not where I'm from, leave Mom out of it. I feel like these two, they implicate her in a wrongdoing, and that's just bad. We're gonna go with this one. I think it would still nod to a yes, but at the same time, it's the least yes out of all of these.
Forget my mother. She's not the issue here.
Don't ever forget your mother, Martin. Your parents are your superiors, and respect for one's superiors is absolutely essential to the Hill Valley Order. I'm surprised your father hasn't set you straight on this point. He's shown himself to be a very obedient and cooperative citizen.
Wow. Well, it's interesting because it's nice seeing him smile again. It's the same Doc Brown mannerisms, it's just he's sitting on the other side of the fence. He's the bad guy for once. It's not nice.
You mean a warped citizen? He's supposed to be a science fiction writer, not a peeping Tom. And you're supposed to invent a time machine.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
Really? Dumb question. Why did he? I think he just really loved the idea of exploring time for science sake.
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
Yes, it is. But at the same time, we should be able to prove something to him. It can be, but in the right hands it isn't. I'm gonna go with no. I've always believed that it's fine in the correct hands. Yes, it is dangerous, but for us, no. I know, that's kind of a non-answer, really, isn't it? It's like the maybe, which we don't have.
Yes,
All right, no.
I mean, no. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time, and somehow your timeline got messed up, and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Harry Callahan.
Incredible.
I feel like that's a completely different name to
This
the
case
previous
is
two
more serious
episodes.
than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
This is the alternate reality? You think I'm crazy? I wish it were that simple. I don't know. I'm going with either the top one or the bottom. This is the alternate reality. I'm going to stick to trying to explain it to him. I'm going to hammer it into his head.
This is the alternate reality. My reality is the real reality.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
God, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking.
Why are you talking like a psychologist? You're not a doctor, so you're not actually a proper psychologist. Although I guess technically, if I remember correctly, in the US you can be a therapist without having a doctorate or any professional qualification. Let's go with
Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
I did notice something on the far left, which is a picture of your foreboding father. Foreboding, that's the wrong word. Imposing.
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
An impressively detailed delusion. Keep talking.
Delusion or truth?
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. A memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling
Alternate
wife is all the
timeline.
scientific news I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure.
That's really interesting. Okay, what else is on his desk? Symbol. Photo of Einstein. Okay, I feel like the clock is just going to trigger a memory of, well, the courthouse, which, I don't know, that's later on in the years, and that never fully happened anymore. Photo of Einstein might trigger something. Let's take a look back in the rest of the room. Fish tank. We can talk about the rocket fuel procedure. I think that might help.
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
You have
Bizarre
definitely been
fantasy.
brainwashed.
Go on. Proceed.
Edna had you brainwashed years ago because you wanted to leave. I know it. I just feel it in my bones. Alright, let's go with Einstein.
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me. But you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Stop trying to confuse me! My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
But you know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th,
Oh, look!
1931.
There's him and
the
old
day
Doc Brown in the background.
I single-handedly captured Kid Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Pick up the magnifying
Single-handedly?
glass.
And not incidentally the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his
Background
destiny.
in the middle between
That's
Officer
not what I
Parker and
see.
him.
What do you see?
Pick up the magnifying glass. Come on. Give me the option. Don't. Why are we still stuck on his face? Oh, there we go. I can't pick up the magnifying glass.
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
Wait, why do you have two magnifying glasses? One
It
on your
is
desk
me.
and one.
And you? But how?
Time travel, sir.
Harry?
Oh no,
It's
I forgot she was
impossible.
listening.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Do you mean to
Very
imply you're
happy.
not
You
happy
got two
here?
great sons.
Sons,
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez.
Sorry, I just want to say, fantastic wife equals not Edna.
Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley. You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really
My
believe.
citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they were afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc,
Kindly address me as Your Honor.
Damn it, we were getting through to him. What happened?
We worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that, a story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
Except there's proof on your desk.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Yeah, you're definitely very busy.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
Oh no, the problem is Edna's gonna try and stop us because she knows we're gonna try and change the future. There are gonna be cops here. There's gonna be something. I'm gonna get taken down. I don't know what.
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Ah!
They've taken the tape. Great.
About the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there.
Yeah.
Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
That would be the bruise on
Who
the back
did
of
it?
your
Can you
head.
tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
The baseball bat, perhaps?
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats.
But you know who does?
Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Edna's got them. Well, this is the only box that I see.
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
No, it's all empty.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
Empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Edna. Freaking Edna. Well, actually, we know for a fact that the Tannins had an aluminum baseball bat because we used it to stop them when they swung at us, hit the zapper in the last episode. It's either Biff or Edna. I'm gonna say Edna. I'm gonna outright accuse her right now.
Who wouldn't want Doc to get the straight dope on Hill Valley? Edna!
Are you saying I was mugged by the mayor's elderly wife?
Not exactly.
She
no.
just used Biff.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up.
Start grilling people, let's talk to the police, let's look for more clues. I don't know. Let's look for more clues.
I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
You're kidding me, man.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is...
Citizen Brown needs the tapes. There we go. Nope. There we go.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with mom's flask.
Oh no.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
You spilled the
It's
beans on your
true.
mom.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
All of these citations, for example.
Read 'em and weep.
Demerits,
It
but
was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
Oh no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
Yes, it is.
But- Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing.